Hey, what's up guys, Chris here. We're going to be doing some quick pick matches today. We're going to go over my formation that I've been running here. I've missed a few days on this, so I'm currently only silver 1, I believe. Yeah, I'm only silver 1 because I've missed a few days, but I did have a 7-match winning streak going into yesterday until I ran into some Jaydens and Elenas. I still don't have a good way to deal with that. So as we go through my formation here, I am working on Lunar New Year Moore right now. She's at 115, so maybe she could be ready to go after Elena, but I don't know yet. Anyway, this is the team I've been running, so I kind of have that option for a mono wind team. There's kind of two ways I think. Maybe you guys can comment in the comment section below what you guys are seeing too, but there's sort of two ways people seem to be approaching quick pick match. One of them is what I'm showing here, where you basically have like a primary team and then you throw in a couple of extra counters. I saw Reindell was doing this as well, where he had a primary wind team and then had a couple of extra like fire units and Aerith in there to dissuade other teams going ice against him. So there's this way where you run a couple of super strong units that are good in rainbow comps. I'm running Gilgamesh, Cloud, and Glaciella Regalia. Or you'll just see people run like two teams. They'll have like the wind meta team and the light meta team, and they'll just choose one of them. So three of one element, 3 of another element, or a primary team and a couple of counters. So that's where we're running here. Tifa and 2B, we have the evasion builds on, but those aren't super effective anymore because pretty much everybody has to build high accuracy units now, the way the meta is. Gilgamesh actually has been my best chance to beat that Jayden and Elena team, so hopefully we don't run against any of those teams, but he's super effective against those wind teams as well. And of course, Halloween Layla and Glaciella Regalia. Still, to this day, I think she's one of the most underrated units. Interesting thing is here, I don't actually have another +5 platinum mace, so what I'm running on her is I'm actually running an AIM Alexandrite ring. She doesn't have great accuracy, but this helps a whole lot, adding 40 more accuracy to her build, allowing her to actually hit some evasion units pretty reliably actually, and she one-shots a lot of them. So we're gonna see how this goes. Let's go on to match 1. All right, so our first opponent here we're probably going to see either this full dark. You can see they're doing the same thing, full dark team, a couple of counters. I think we're going to see this full dark team. I don't really have anything that they're going to want to counter here. I see this right here. I want my accuracy team in here. No, we're going to go full wind. We'll see how our full wind team does. So we'll throw in the old school wind team, evasion team. If they run their dark team, Black Witch Helena is going to be the unit we have to watch out for with her auto hit. I'm not too afraid of Venera and Ruin Stern, but it depends how much accuracy they have. All right, so they run 2 auto hit units. They have Cloud and Black Witch Helena. So our evasion probably won't make a big difference here. We just have to get through King Mon. I'll turn this in-game volume down a little bit. There we go. So we got our AP restores. We have a Darkra coming out. No auto hit coming out. There's the misses. So evasion builds right off the bat. Leela should be able to get through King Mont here. Okay, so we look like we're doing pretty well. Depends what Cloud does here. Yeah, he can't take out Tifa in one hit. She'll heal a little bit. We should get a limit. Oh, she's not quite in range for that limit burst. Courage coming out. Lilo one-shotting Cloud. Well, that's pretty good right off the bat. I thought he would go full dark. He probably would have been better off trying to go with that. I don't know if Venera and Ruin Stern were built for evasion, but probably would have been better off just trying to go for that. 2B and Tifa do have pretty high accuracy. I'm actually going to show you guys. This is something I've been doing with Tifa for a really long time, is not running her TMR using this is Lamiga's TMR. So he's the dark selection quest unit. His TMR has accuracy up 20 on it, and it's 166 attack. So yeah, you don't get that strike attack bonus that you would from like a +5 Knuckles weapon, but that accuracy helps a whole ton. It also lets Tifa put on 2 pieces of gear for either damage or defense, and I found this is a lot more effective in PvP for Tifa. So we're gonna go into match number 2 here. Okay, so we have a match here, and of course we have an Elena. I fully expect them to run Elena here with Yuna. We're going to run Gilgamesh to get rid of that re-raise. they're not going to run Cloud. They're going to run this mono light here. So I'm going to run Gilgamesh with re-raise, and we're also going to run our high accuracy Glaciella because they don't have a tank unit here. If we can get through Elena, I think we can win this outright. So it's all going to come down to Gilgamesh and Glaciella being able to hit Elena. That's pretty much it. Gilgamesh can remove the re-raise that Elena's going to get. And also Gilgamesh holding that Fenrir card, adding 20 magic resist to my party. That helps a ton in surviving those one-shots from Elena. So they don't run Yuna here. They actually run Cloud. That's interesting. Really interesting. You see I have Howling Leela's TMR on her. That's only because Glaciella Regalia is the one using Black Witch Helena's TMR. So there's the Quicken from Gilgamesh. He's going to get Leela to go again. She should take out Cloud here. Yeah. Cloud, the ultimate glass cannon. You just kill him before he can hit you. So Gilgamesh should be able to survive a hit from Elena. Here's the Quicken on Glaciella Regalia. Oh no, it's going to be on Howling Leela. So we're probably going to see she's out of range. I thought we might see the limit burst there. So she's going to use her limit burst on Gilgamesh. Holy crap. But there's the Glaciella Regalia. So we have no re-raise or courage on Elena. That's really what made the difference. But holy cow, that Summer Kilthay limit burst. So Glaciella Regalia, there's that accuracy build right there. Making sure that you can hit Elena. She can one-shot her. She has the damage for it. And I'm actually looking at the way that fight went. I think I want to switch over my TMR from Glaciella Regalia, this black headdress. I'm going to switch that over to Howling Leela because she's going to be using her AoE buff on the magic attack for these two units. So I want her using that shield buff so that she can stay alive. All right, match number 3. Let's see what we have here. I really thought that last match we might see Yuna, but again, we see Jayden and Elena here. We know he's not going to run his 2 Earth units because of our wind composition here. I would imagine we're going to see Jayden, Elena, and Black Witch Helena, or Jayden, Elena, and Dwayne. Probably Black Witch Helena, given that we have evasion builds in here. So we're going to go with that same team we just ran with and see if we can take out Elena. Now, Jayden has really been the problem, though, facing against these teams. I've been able to handle Elena kind of well, but Jayden's been a problem. So he does. There we go. We see Jayden, Elena, and Black Witch Helena just like we thought. He thought we might go evasion. So I'm really glad we brought Gilgamesh now. He's got that Fenrir card. 20 magic resist is going to help us a ton against Black Witch Helena. So there's the switch of the TMR. Gilgamesh should be casting Quicken here on Leela. I could turn that off just so he has the AP to use his Kotetsu more, but this is why I actually have the Mythgraven sword on him and not an Ice Brand, is to have that AP cost reduction so that he can use Kotetsu a lot easier. So there's the accuracy up. That doesn't hurt us because we didn't go evasion. So there's the high accuracy Kotetsu, and there's Leela. Oh, she doesn't finish her off because of the courage on Elena. So there's the magic resist for Gilgamesh surviving, but this could hurt. We do have a shield on Halloween Leela, so she should survive this. Gilgamesh is going to go down, though. Yeah. Elena should finish off Halloween Leela, but it depends a lot on what Glaciella Regalia is going to do here. Oh, we're getting lapped in turn order, though. That's bad. Elena, too fast. Our Glaciella Regalia was not fast enough. If she gets a turn there, I think she actually probably could kill Elena. So there it is. Elena, Jayden. I still have not found a reliable way to beat that. Hopefully Lunar New Year Moore can change that. But without Joom, I don't have Joom. So without Joom, I think I'm going to run into some problems there running Lunar New Year Moore. We don't have anyone to put in front of her. So match number 4. Let's see what we got. Another Jayden, and Elena and Yuna. That's probably what we're going to see. but we could see wind here. We kind of have to go with our same team. I'm going to put Gilgamesh in the back this time. Hopefully give him a little more time to build some AP. But we're going to see that light team here. Man, I've watched a couple of other people do their quick pick matches, and I have not seen, like 50% of my matches minimum are against Jayden and Elena. But other people don't seem to be facing them as often. The player we're against is currently in bronze, but that doesn't mean anything. So we should see the Gilgamesh being able to remove. So that's much better. Having him in the back there using that TMR. Here's the re-raise on Jayden, not on Elena. So their unit's not set up quite correctly. High accuracy Glaciella. She's going to hit Elena, reduce her CT. High accuracy on Halloween Leela. We take Elena's courage off, but doesn't matter much. We should see a limit break maybe from her. So that's really, like, this is what I'm saying. We can really deal with Elena, but we cannot deal with Jayden. Here comes the full life on Elena. Gilgamesh has next turn. Can this Kotetsu, we'll see what that can do. Nothing, it missed Elena. Halloween Leela should run over and use a full life, maybe on Glaciella. Jayden one-shots Leela through the barrier. So even though that light team was sloppy, they didn't have their ability set up quite correctly, they didn't do initial placement, those units are just way too strong right now. So it's super hard to deal with that team, especially if you don't have June in order to tank in front. All right, battle number 5. Let's see if we can go 4 out of 5 against Elena. Match number 5, no Elena. Guys, I bet they're gonna run their ice units because of our wind team and not their earth, very obviously. So let's see what we can do here. I wonder if my evasion is enough. Gilgamesh, Laswell, yeah, we're gonna see. I think my evasion should be enough. If they're probably gonna run both of them, but I'm not too afraid. Laswell actually can pretty much one-shot any wind unit he wants. Joom included, if you have the right build on Laswell. He can almost one-shot Joom. So I expect he didn't run his ice units. This is really bad for him. We should win this fight. But this fight should go to show we're gonna... I expect to win this fight, but Oberon, even though he's an earth unit, is surprisingly very resilient against wind units, even with that elemental disadvantage. Oberon's such a good unit. So there's the courage on Tifa. Noctis will run up and probably hit Tifa or try to hit Tifa. I think that's an auto hit. I think Skyhammer is. This also will be an auto hit. But Tifa's got courage, which saves us. Here comes out the limit burst on Black Witch Helena. Not quite enough. Tifa should get taken down here. Oberon's limit break. Pretty much the coolest thing about his character, that limit burst. It missed. That is not auto hit. So we should see an overpower here. Yep, AoE on the 2 earth units. Black Witch Helena charging right here. 2B's gonna get a turn though. Should take her out before she gets, yeah. Little shockwave. And then Noctis. So yeah, Oberon's still, though, a very strong unit. We lucked out. We didn't have to fight another Elena Jayden. Let me know how you guys are doing class match. Tell me what you think I should do against Elena and Jayden. I have yet to find a strategy. I'm actually considering trying to run some kind of magic tank, like maybe Rain or something. I have no idea how to deal with that, especially being wind dominant on my account and not having Joom. I have no way to sit in the front lines and soak up a lot of damage. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully your quick pick matches are going well. Let me know if you guys like seeing these matches. We will catch you next time.